Hi everyone, me again. I'm here today to do a January favourites video for you. I didn't film one in December because I'd put a lot of things, a lot of beauty bits and bobs on my Christmas list, so I didn't want to go out and buy them because Santa was going to bring them, so I didn't really try out many new products in December in general. But this month obviously I've been trying out all the things that Santa did bring for me, and I've got quite a few new products that I'm really happy with, and I've been using to bits throughout the whole of the month. First of all, excuse the crazy nails, don't know if you can see, but they're all different colours because I was very lucky to receive the Barry M Spring Summer collection the other day, so I've been manically swatching all of their amazing nail polishes and I really love them. Most normal people would probably swatch one colour, take it off, swatch the next colour, take it off, but I'm a bit lazy, so I just did one nail in each colour, and then couldn't be bothered to take them off, so just kind of styled it out into this kind of crazy pastel rainbow colour. But yes, you'll be seeing these featured on my blog probably within the next week, so definitely check that out. But today I just really wanted to talk to you about some of the products that I've been loving throughout January. Got a few bits and bobs, mostly beauty, but then a few lifestyle items as well, so I'll stick those in towards the end if you want to skip to those, but we'll start with beauty. Okay, so first off is a product that I received in this month's Birchbox, previously Jolly Box. It's their first box in collaboration with Birchbox, and I thought it was a really good box this month. Can I say box some more? Box. So actually two of the items in my January favourites are from that January box. And the first one is KMS California Free Shape. It's a quick blow dry spray, and it's like a murky kind of spray that you put on your hair and it makes it dry a lot quicker, which, as you can imagine, having hair this long, it takes forever to dry. So when this came through in the post, I was a bit like, oh, if this works it could be a lifesaver, and it's a lifesaver. It's amazing. I've washed my hair probably, well, quite a few times obviously since I got the box, but I've probably used this maybe 3 or 4 times, and it's almost halfway down the sample bottle. So I think, yes, I probably do use a lot on my hair, but I'm definitely going to be buying the big version of this. I love it, absolutely love it. So yeah, I've been using that to death, and it's saved me so much time. So yeah, I really like that. Well done, KMS California. The second item, I'll do those together actually. The second item that came in the Jolly Box that Birchbox that I really liked is the Sugar Rose Lip Balm, and it's a tinted lip balm, and it's like a bright red colour, but when you put it on your lips it's just so subtle. It's like a really nice, it just kind of just plumps up your lips with a little bit of colour, ever so slightly, and it smells like refreshers, you know, the sweets. It's probably a lemon scented, yeah, it's kind of like a lemon scented thing. But I think it smells like refreshers and I love it, and the sample is absolutely adorable. It's a really cute little packaging, and it unscrews and then screws up that, and you get quite a lot for a sample size. So I've just kind of had this in my handbag and I've been using it every day. I really like it, so again I'm going to be buying another one of this, a big version, so really loving that at the moment. Another lip product that I've been absolutely loving this month is from MAC. It's their it's one of their lip pencils, and it's in a shade called Subculture. I've got it on now actually. It's kind of like a nudie, browny, pinky, salmony nude. I've done a blog post on it if you want to take a look at the swatch. It's kind of like Your Lips But Better shade, and it's really nice. I literally have been using it every single day because it's quite a neutral colour. I find that it goes under most lipsticks, and a lot of the time I just wear it on its own. I just find it, because I've got quite a thin top lip, I find that if you just overline ever so slightly with this, it really just plumps up your lips and makes them look a bit bigger. So yeah, I've been using this every single day, and that's MAC's lip pencil in Subculture. Another item that I have been using every single day since I got it was delivered by Santa Claus on Christmas Day, and it's Bobbi Brown Corrector in Porcelain Bisque. Now this is kind of like a step between your naked eye and concealer. I use it before my concealer, and it just kind of takes down any redness or discoloration that you have around the eye, and I also use it around the the outside of my nose as well, because I was watching one of Essie Button's videos, I'll see if I can find the link and link it below, where she did her makeup routine, and she mentioned that she used this, and she said that her brother calls her asshole eyes because her eyes are really discoloured and brown around the outside, and I get a bit of asshole eye, so I thought, well, if it works for you, Essie, Estee, if it works for you, Estee, then it's going to work for me too, and I'm really glad that I asked for this because it's spot on. I'm quite pale, and the Porcelain Bisque shade works really, really well for me. I will be doing an in-depth blog post on this. I've taken some pictures already, and I use it every day, and I really, really love it. But it wasn't until I took sort of like the before and after photos that I realised, wow, this stuff really actually does work, even though I knew it worked because I've used it. It wasn't until I saw the pictures that it made me think, no, seriously, this is really good. So yes, Bobbi Brown Corrector in Porcelain Bisque is amazing. Another eye product then is something I have already blogged about. It's the Naked Basics palette. I love this palette. I have the Naked 2 palette anyway, which I was using constantly, but I've only recently, probably past 6 months, started wearing eyeshadow during the day. I never really used to bother. I just sort of had my eyeliner and just rolled with that really. So I find, got an email. So I find that using the Naked 2 palette, because it's got quite a lot of shimmer in the polishes. No, we're not talking nails today, we're talking eyes. Because a lot of the eyeshadows have got a shimmery finish to them, I feel a little, sounds silly, but I feel a little bit dolled up just wearing them every day for the office. So I was spending some Christmas money, and I was in Debenhams, and I spotted the Naked Basics palette, which is just full of kind of matte coloured, neutral matte coloured eyeshadows, and it is spot on for me. It's like the dream palette for me. I do have a few kind of neutral palettes with these kind of colours in. I've got a Dior one which I've reviewed before, and a few like single pots knocking around and stuff, but this is just perfect because they're all in one palette, a really neat little palette. It kind of fits in the palm of your hand. It's amazing. It's got a black, which I don't really use that often in the daytime, like a dark brown, a medium brown, a pinky kind of cream, a normal cream, and then like a highlighting white. That's the only one with a little bit of shimmer, but I don't mind that because obviously you put that on to highlight your brow bone and in the corners of your eyes. But it's just spot on for me. It's just, it's just lovely, and I literally use this every single day for my day makeup, and then at the weekend for a bit of a treat I use my Naked 2 with a bit of shimmer in there. Steady on. My last, no it's not my last, but my second to last face product is a Benefit product which looks something like this. It was also brought from Santa. Santa has got very good taste in makeup. I'm really impressed. Thank you very much, Mr. Claus. But yes, I always used to wear kind of like a brownie coloured blusher because I suffered really badly from acne for a long time, and I remember going to the clinic stand when I wanted to get some sort of higher end foundation to try and cover things up, and she said I need to avoid anything red because it will bring out the redness in my blemishes. So I was really scared of blusher for quite a long time. I'd bought quite a lot of products from them that day. I bought the 3-step system, which is amazing by the way, the anti-blemish solutions. a foundation and a powder as well, and I think I was only about 16, 17, and that was quite a lot of money to spend in one go. And she said, oh, have you got a blusher? And I said, no, I haven't, but I've kind of spent all my money. And she was so kind. She led me over to sort of like the high street counters and picked up like a number 17 blusher, like dead cheap, about £2. And she was like, you want to stay away from red colours, but here's like a bricky brown. It was actually called bricky. It's like a clay brown colour, and she said sort of stick to that kind of colour and you'll be fine. So for years and years and years I wore this bricky colour, and it wasn't until last year that I thought, oh, do you know what, my skin's cleared up a little bit more, I'm going to test out some red colours. Well, not red colours, that would be a bit weird, hello clown face. Some pinker toned blushes, and I brought Benefit's Sugar Bomb, which I have done a review on if you want to check out that. And I really liked it, and I've been wearing sort of pinky. I've been like a kid in a candy shop, a kid in a sweet shop. I can wear all these pinks, amazing. So I've been wearing pink blusher for probably about the last year, every single day. And then now, again, I'm kind of like, oh, I miss my brown sort of blusher colours, but I didn't, because all my makeup now is a little bit higher end. I really like spending my money on makeup, and I've really got into it a lot more than I was. I didn't really want to go back and buy a cheapo number 17 blush. So that was the longest story ever. I'm so sorry about that. Basically, I wanted a brown blusher, so I bought this. Could have just said that really, couldn't I? No, so kind of wanted a brown blusher again, but a better one than the one I had before. So I asked Santa very kindly if he would buy me Dallas, because Dallas, what's the, oh, it doesn't say on the back. Oh, yes it does. It says an outdoor glow for an indoor. It's my teeth, they're way too big for my mouth, I can't speak. It says an outdoor glow for an indoor gal, which is me. So I'm actually wearing it at the moment. You can see. But it's like a lovely, just sort of bronzy bronzer. It is probably more of a bronzer than it is a blush, but I like to use it as a blush. Yeah, and it's just a really soft kind of. It has got a slight probably pink tones in it, but it is kind of like a really light bronze colour. You can probably see it better on me actually than you can in the pot, but yeah, it's a really nice colour, and I've been wearing this quite a lot too. I do like to switch up between my pink and my browns, and now I've kind of used this for a while. I'm thinking maybe should I go for an orangey colour, so I'm going to be investigating those after payday. But yeah, so been using that quite a lot, really like it. And the last face product today is something that I was so excited to get at Christmas. It's the Kevyn O'Coin contour kit. It is beautiful. I saw, I was looking for a contour kit for quite a while, but because I'm so pale, I was a little bit worried that I was going to look like a weirdo. Like I tried to do some kind of hideous skeleton face paint and it had gone horribly wrong. So I wanted something that was really subtle. And I saw Anna from Viviana Does Makeup. She mentioned this in one of her videos. I was like, oh, that looks really nice. So I asked Santa for it, and what do you know, I drop it all over my bed. And what do you know, Santa pops down the chimney and delivers this beautiful contour kit. I haven't got around to blogging about this yet. I have taken some pictures of it. Beth came round for a cup of tea, and a cup of tea and a bit of crochet, and I said, Beth, oh, I've got an idea, can I just borrow your face? And she just went, yeah. Like she didn't even ask why, she just went, yeah, sure, have my face. So I actually borrowed Beth's face because she has got such beautiful porcelain skin, and I'm so jealous of it. But it looked really good on her because she was quite pale, so I took a before picture and then put this on her, and it looked stunning. So I will get around to writing an actual review on this, but yeah, this is lovely. I don't really use the brush that comes with it. I did it first, but then I've got oh, it's just like it's It's just like a flat foundation brush, and I just use that and contour it in. But I'm just trying to see on the viewfinder. I think it looks quite natural. I really, really like it. So again, I've been using this every single day. It's great. And the last beauty product is actually a nail varnish. Obviously I couldn't do a video without talking about nail polish. As I mentioned before, I've had quite a few nail polishes sent to me recently. It just seems to be the month for PR, January. Everybody's releasing new collections because we're coming into spring summer now. So I've had loads and loads of nail polishes to swatch and play around with, and it's been great because I love nail polish. But this one has really, really stood out to me. I have already blogged about this, I just couldn't wait. I was sent 2 polishes by a company called Cure Bazaar. One which was Rouge Floor, a lovely like bright cherry red colour, and this colour which is like a blue grey colour. It's called Hipster. Yeah, and I love this colour. It's it's just perfect. I don't really like blue or green nail polish, but there's a few that I've been sent recently, and in fact this is a green and I love it, and this is a blue and I love it. I don't know why I said that, but it's just perfect. It's perfect for me. And the formula in Cure Bazaar polishes is 85% natural. They use things like wood and cotton and potatoes, seriously, to make their nail polish, and it makes a 4-free 85% natural formula, which is great. They call it a detox for your nails, and it is brilliant. That it applies so nicely. It's really smooth. It dries really even. It gives like a really high shine finish. I love it. If you can get your hands on some Cure Bazaar polish, they have so many shades. I really couldn't pick when they asked me to pick some to try out. I really just couldn't choose, so I ended up saying, right, I like this and this, surprise me. But it's amazing, and you can get them from Selfridges. I think Selfridges now stock Cure Bazaar. I think they're about £14 a bottle. I think I've tried out quite a lot of nail polishes in my time. in my time, I'm 24. I've tried out quite a few nail polishes before, and there are some makes that are more expensive than others, obviously, and there are some of those makes that I would pay the money for, and some of them that I wouldn't. Essie is kind of like my favourite brand. They're about £8 a bottle. Quite happily pay that for an Essie polish. I have to say, OPI as a rule, I find those I don't find the formulas to be as nice as Essie, and yet I think they're about £1 more expensive, so I kind of begrudge spending my money on those, if that makes any sense. But this at £14 a bottle, I would quite happily spend £14 on a bottle. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't go mad and buy about 50, but if there was a shade that I really, really wanted, I would be happy parting with my money for this polish. I love it. And that's about it for beauty products this month. Like I said, I have been sent quite a bit recently, so February favourites is probably going to be about this long. But I've got 2 little lifestyle products for you that I really wanted to tell you about. The first is a tea. I'm sure I talked about a tea in my November favourites as well. I'm pretty sure it was the Clipper After Dinner Mints. If I didn't, then you should definitely check that one out as well. But I eat way too much food. I love to eat. I love my food, and I constantly overindulge, and it always leaves me feeling like poo afterwards. I'm just like, oh, I've eaten too much food coma. So it's always put the kettle on, please get me some kind of mint tea. And this is my new favourite. It's actually for purifying your skin, apparently, but I find it works really, really well as a digestive tea. It's organic nettle, fennel and peppermint tea. Now, fennel and peppermint are a dream combo for digestive bits and bobs, and nettle as well is obviously really, really good for you. It doesn't taste hideous, I must admit. The fennel is quite strong in it, so it's very licoricey kind of tea. It's literally just in its own bag. You put it in, sort of leave it in the water for about 5 minutes, and yeah, I really like it. So I've never really tried Pukka teas before, but I'll definitely be investing in some more because I really like the taste. It's very clean tasting tea, and I can see why it got the Great Taste Gold Award in 2011 because I love this. And last but not least is a notebook that I was given last year. Now I was, if you read my blog you'll have probably seen the blog post about it, but I was asked by Tom's Shoes to be a social media ambassador for them at their Just Giving fair in London at the press event. So of course I jumped at the chance. Absolutely love Tom's as a company, and I love their shoes and their sunglasses. They do sunglasses now as well. That's really awesome. They give people back their sight if you buy a pair of sunglasses, and they are amazing sunglasses as well. So this product was actually in my goodie bag from the press event, and it is the most adorable journal in the world. Now I have looked into this and you can buy them, or you can buy something similar from the Tom's website, so I'll try and dig out a link for you and pop it below. But it's like a leather bound, they call it a journal, but it's a notebook basically, and it's embossed with the Tom's logo in the bottom there, and it's got a little blue bookmark, and you just untie it and open it up, and it is just like a little notebook with lines on it, and that's it, just like blank pages with lines, so you can write everything in. Oh, it's a crochet pattern from Beth. So yeah, I've literally been using it all the time to write my favourite crochet patterns in. What a sado. And sort of blog ideas and vlog ideas and that kind of thing. And I keep it on my bedside table, and I just sort of write things down as they pop into my head. I think it's always a good idea to have something to write on and with at the side of your bed, because I always find, don't you always find that when your head hits the pillow, your brain goes crazy and says, oh, how about this? Oh, have you tried that? Why haven't you done this? Ooh. And I get a bit funny and I get a bit panicky that I'm going to forget everything. And most of the time I do, by the morning it's gone. So I just pop my light on and jot things down in my little diary, and it's so cute. I love it. So this really is a favourite thing of mine, and I'll be very sad when I use it up, although there is quite a few pages in there, so I think I'll be okay for a while, but I definitely have to invest in another one when it's done. So they were my January favourites for this month. Like I said, I'm probably going to have a bit of a longer video next month. Mind you, I've really rambled today, so this is probably going to be long enough. I would say, no, this is long enough, thank you. But no, I'm probably going to have loads more products to show you next month, because I've got, like I said, I've got quite a few things to try out, and I've also got my eye on a few bits and bobs that I want to get myself anyway. But yes, that's about it. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up below. If you want to see some of my other videos, you can subscribe to my channel. And I also have my blog and a Twitter account and an Instagram page, and oh, I'm now on Pinterest. I wasn't really into Pinterest before, but Beth has been like, no, Pinterest is amazing, you've got to get into it. So I was kind of sat there the other day just looking at it thinking, oh, I don't really get this. And now I love it. I absolutely love it. I often find that with a lot of Tumblr blogs are just kind of filled with just reblogs of other stuff, which kind of is sort of the point of Tumblr in a way, but it is also like a really good blogging platform. So my blog, I made a point when I first started that my blog was going to have just solely original content on it, which it does, but there are occasionally, as I'm scrolling down the other blogs that I follow, there's like really pretty pictures that I think, oh, if I reblogged stuff, I would reblog that. So I've kind of used my Pinterest boards as my reblogging area. So if I do see something on Tumblr that I like, I pin it instead of reblogging it. So I'm really loving it for that. I finally found a use for Pinterest. So yes, I'm on there. But yeah, I would absolutely love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. And if you've tried any of these products that I've talked to you about today, let me know in the comments below and let me know what you think of them. But yeah, so wonderful. Have a lovely evening, everybody. Hopefully it's not too soggy and wet where you are. It's very rainy here, but that's England. But yes, thank you very much, and I will see you again soon. I am so mature.